know.
me.
Right. Howdy. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Ingrid. And we're here today to talk about flying reptiles and how to make this nifty puppet.
Right. So, first we're going to talk about flying reptiles. They're called, that's right, pterosaurs. Pterosaurs, you might notice there's a P, but it's a silent P. You don't say it, just pterosaurs.
Pterosaurs.
That's right.
Not Pterosaur.
No.
No, okay.
Pterosaurs are not dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are a separate group. Pterosaurs have one thing in common. They all have wings because pterosaurs are flying reptiles. So the big word pterosaur is like saying dinosaur. Now, you know how many different kinds of dinosaurs there are. Oh, man. There are long-necked dinosaurs. They're huge. They're the biggest of the dinosaurs. Then there are meat-eating dinosaurs. They have sharp, pointy teeth, and they're all different sizes. And there are dinosaurs with armored bodies. They have spikes on their tails, and it's just, they're so different. They're all different. Well, pterosaurs are the same in the fact that they are, they look different in more subtle ways. They don't look as different as the dinosaurs
Because they all
do.
have wings.
Because they all have wings, yeah. So I bet you know this one. It's the pterodactyl.
Not pterodactyl.
No,
No P.
pterodactyl, right. And these are small, as pterosaurs go.
And what does pterodactyl mean?
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Oh.
It means winged finger. Yeah, because the fourth finger grows really long and the wing flap is attached to it.
Yeah.
That's how
That's
the wing
right.
gets there. Yeah,
Look at that. There's the pterosaur's arm.
right.
And there's the long fourth finger. And there's the wing flap.
That's right. It's not that long on a pterodactyl because pterodactyls are not that big.
Everything's smaller on that.
Yeah. But then, of course, we do have the Pteranodon. Once again, there's that P. A Pteranodon is a medium-size, sort of a medium-size, a flying reptile. The word means toothless wing. So they don't have any teeth. They probably ate things whole. And their wingspan was between 12 and 18 feet. That's, pretty big.
Pretty big.
Yeah. And this is the one that we made a little video of. We hope you saw it. And if you haven't yet, you can look at it after you've made your Quetzalcoatlus.
Look at that. Quetzalcoatlus. Okay.
Right. Big, long word for a great, big, flying reptile.
Yeah.
And the word Quetzalcoatlus comes from the Aztec god, Quetzalcoatl. The Aztec god was obviously a winged god, and it had multicolored feathers, so it was quite beautiful. And so they called what they discovered in southern Texas, near the Mexico border, they called a Quetzalcoatlus.
Yeah.
In honor of the Aztecs. Now, we've talked about the various flying reptiles.
And we're going to show you some various flying reptiles. This is the Quetzalcoatlus. And this is the medium-sized one, the Pteranodon. You see it has a big crest on the back.
Right.
And this is the little tiny one, the Pterodactyl. You will get all of these patterns on a PDF that you can download the same place you downloaded this video.
Of course, there are many, many, many more pterosaurs.
Yeah, lots of different kinds.
Yeah. These are the most well-known.
Now, in order to make these nifty little puppets, you're going to need at least one file folder per puppet. These are like they use in offices. They can be used once. It's a great way to recycle. And you will need, of course, pencil, marker, scissors, and very important, this is for the grown-ups. When you go to places that sell craft materials, You can buy bottles and tubes of things like this, and they say school glue, or on the stick glue, school stick glue. They're terrible. School glues were made for one and only reason, so that children don't mess up their clothes. They really don't glue much of anything. They're lousy, terrible glues. So grown-ups, put your children in clothes that can get messy. Buy grown-up glues. Teach them, show them how to use glue neatly, and let them have fun and make a mess. It's much better that way to use real glue. I also like.
Saves you a lot of time.
Oh, yeah, a lot of effort, a lot of frustration. I also like to have a stapler, not essential, and tape, because I like to make things really strong. So the first thing you need to do, you need to print out your pattern for your Quetzalcoatlus. Or, Michelle, what are you going to make?
I'm going to make a pterodactyl. So we're making the biggest one and the smallest one, or one of the smallest.
And you'll notice there are two sizes of file folders.
Right.
The big one, this is called the letter size, is for the bigger, thank you, this for the bigger creature.
Right.
So what you want to do, you line up the belly, that's right down here, of your flying creature on the fold.
See?
You want to put it right there on the bottom of the file folder, right on the fold. Then you take your pencil and you draw all around your creature. And the side over here is for the wing flapper.
Yeah.
It's just a straight line.
Leave a little room over here so that you have room for your wing flapper. Very
Make
important.
sure that your creature is way over, the toes are touching the edge.
Right.
So there's room for the wing flapper. Now, I like to, at this point, put magic marker on so I can see the line better, and so you can see what's drawn much better. So I use my old Sharpie and draw around, and then I put in some of the details. So you see, I put in eyes, and here's that arm. I have to put in the belly so we know where the arm goes. And then there's an arm, and that finger grows and 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 grows, and then you fill in the wing flap back to the body.
I'm going to cut out my wing flapper while you're talking.
And there's a crest on a Quetzalcoatlus. And of course it has a beak like a bird. And in fact it even has a nose. That's what that line is, just like a bird. And I like to make it smile a little bit. It's more fun.
There's your wing flapper.
Then children can do this part. You can draw, and it doesn't have to be exact. No people look the same. No Quetzalcoatluses look the same. So you can use your imagination a little bit on all this.
Can I borrow your magic marker?
Oh, you sure can.
Yes. I'm going to draw the features.
Now, grown-ups, this is 2 pieces of heavy-duty stuff. You will probably have to cut this out. A child's scissors will not cut through this. So you'll have to cut this out. And then when it's cut out, there won't be any designs on this side because you want them both to be exactly alike. So you have to fill in the other side as well.
Don't forget the other side.
Yeah. So to make them both look the same, one side and the other side.
Oh dear.
Okay,
see what happened here? I put the eye up here, and on the other side
it doesn't make a bit of difference.
Doesn't make any difference.
Nobody can see both sides at the same time, so it just doesn't matter. That's what's fun.
And if you're going to make the beak line, try to make it smile.
We like smiling puppets.
Isn't that cute?
What can we say?
Oh, and don't forget the nose.
Oh, yeah.
There's just a little slit
Yeah.
on the beak.
I showed him the nose there.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't forget the nose.
Now, the next thing you have to do is you have to fold the wings. You fold on your PDF, it'll give you a dotted line that shows where the wings fold. First thing you do, fold them both the same way. Because then you have the same exact line. Then you take one and only one wing, if I can get them separated.
Oh,
here.
shoot.
They like to stay together.
Okay.
And you take one and you flip it back the other way. So you see, you've got wings going each way.
Right.
And then
And they should be about the same size.
they should be exactly
See?
the same size.
Well, hopefully. Mine's a little off, but
Then you take your glue. I'm using the stick glue right now because it's the fastest. But Elmer's glue works so great on this project. Then we're going to, I have newspaper down so I won't get it on my tablecloth.
isn't the stick glue also Elmer's?
In this case, but there's lots of brands.
Oh, okay.
You can get all
And it doesn't really matter what.
It doesn't
which
matter
kind?
as long as it's the grown-up stuff.
Okay, wait. Let me do
And
it.
once you've got it on half the body, then you can, children can do this part, squeeze it together, smush it and squeeze it and smush it together.
And remember, you only want to put it on.
You only have to put it on one side. You can put it, it doesn't matter if you put too much glue. No such thing.
I was just going to say, don't put it on the wings.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're not going
don't
to glue
glue those
those
wings
no,
together.
don't glue the wings
It won't
together.
fly.
Yeah.
So,
It's
look
a
at
thought,
that. Even without a wing flapper, it flies.
Yeah. Whee!
But let's get that
Whoa.
wing flapper on.
Okay.
You take your wing flapper, and again on the PDF, it's marked where to fold it.
Okay.
You fold it. Whoop, dropping everything here. You fold it.
Sort of near the middle.
Nah, but not too close.
Not too close to the middle.
So
Oh,
you
dear.
want to end up with something that looks like that, so that there's a little fold and a long fold.
Well, the little fold is at the end.
And you make sure that's at the end that opens.
Yeah.
The bend is at the long end.
Right.
And then when you open it up, you make something that looks like that.
Oh, YMCA. No, just the
Okay.
Y.
But that's your wing flapper. Now, the bottom part is the handle of the wing flapper, so that needs glue. Make sure you just do.
I snuck in there so that
Yeah.
I got mine first. And don't forget that the kids can do this part where they
Oh,
press
yeah.
on it. Yeah.
And they can
There.
actually do the glue. That's
Yeah.
As long as
Cool.
they're doing it on a paper.
Okay.
And look at that. So that's stuck together. That's the handle that you hang on to. Sometimes I actually double these because they do get a little wobbly after a while. But you can always glue on another piece later if they wear out.
You know the other thing you could do?
What?
You could take a piece of cardboard and cut it the same size and stick it in the middle.
Well, but
Wouldn't
this is
that-
the part that gets wobbly.
Oh, never
So
mind.
you need to double the whole thing.
Forget I said that.
I forgot.
Okay.
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 Then you take your wing flapper and you want to push it
Oh.
all the way up till that edge right there touches the belly, right up to that tummy.
Okay.
Then you hold it like that. These little flaps up here, you're going to glue down to make it fly.
Oh, cool. Okay. There. I got it on.
And
Other
this-
side.
If you all have hot glue, grown-ups, you can do hot glue on this. That'd be just fine.
But
Obviously,
do
the
be
children,
careful.
Children can't do hot glue.
We really don't want you to hurt yourself.
No, we sure don't.
Okay.
But you see, that's the
Oh.
wing flapper.
Oh.
Whoops. But I didn't let it set up long enough.
Oh, mine just set up right away.
Sometimes they do. I didn't squish hard, probably. But to be on the safe side, I like to use staples
Oh.
and staple it and glue it.
What, you stapled it twice?
I
On
like
one?
to staples.
Oh, man.
I get carried away.
She's overdoing it.
And then you think
Oh.
that's overdoing it. Then, of course, I take a piece of tape, which I can't find the end of now. I put that over the staples because staples can catch on things. So I'm going to take a piece of tape,
Okay.
cut it off, and put it right over everything. And then that wing flapper isn't going anywhere.
Wah, neither is the glue.
But there you go.
Okay.
There's your Quetzalcoatlus or your Pterodactyl. Or
Oh.
there's a PDF. It's made the same way. You can make a Pteranodon. You can have all three.
Yeah.
Have fun. Bye.